Alright, what's going on, Gurgle Squad? It's me, Thief, on the Gurgle Squad Minecraft server, and today I'm just going to be working on a very special project. So yesterday, as of when I'm recording this, me and Extra Stuff TV did a stream, and most of it was working on stuff in his mountain, but at one point, we decided to go to the achievement hall and enforce 4 more new laws. And these were the 4 that we got. We have to make 20 new houses, which will take a while. W has to pay us taxes, and we also have to have a horse derby and build a bank. So today, I want to work on building a track for the horse derby. So I'll probably just find an empty area of forest and then just make a track from there. But right now, I'm also smelting a ton of copper because at some point, I want to work on the interior for that, and I'm going to need a ton of copper to do it because as of right now, I don't have a whole lot, so maybe I'll also have to go to a trial chamber. Along with that, I might also try to fix the iron farm because at one point we had to kill all our villagers, and so that also included the ones in the iron farm. And having a lot of iron is surprisingly useful, so we'll try to make sure we get enough villagers to fix that problem. I don't know how many more villagers we need until we can actually start moving them into the iron farm, but we'll just see where we can get today. $39 bread. We already have quite a few wandering around, so once these ones grow up, we might be able to actually see some moved into the iron farm. 13 of them? That's a lot. There's no way all of them can get jobs. There, we finally have the last copper that we need, I guess. Ooh, 34 blocks exactly. So now I just need to go over here and go to I wouldn't say it's a very efficient method of oxidizing copper, but it's really the only way I have of doing it. I think the first most important part of any good horse derby, because I'm the expert in terms of horse derbies here, is a good area. So I was thinking kind of around here, but I'm not quite sure how the terrain looks, so we'll have to get a better view from the sky. Because I was thinking kind of like a circular track, or we could do it kind of around the lake. Go over the bridge and then through the lighthouse, and then we kind of veer off this way, and then we can work on something over here. I think this might work. It'll be a huge track, but I think it could look pretty good in the end. So I'm just gonna get to work chopping down some trees, and then we'll see where I get with making the actual path itself. Okay, so I've just worked on clearing a bit of the trees here for this kind of leg of the track, and I have an idea that maybe there'll be like a bridge downwards that'll lead to here, and this will open up into maybe what will be like the final stretch of it. It'll kind of end like right behind the achievement hall, and it'll start right there at the bridge as it loops around. I think that could work, especially if the bridge is like broken and you have to make a jump with your horse, so you have to make sure you have a decent enough horse that it's fast enough and can jump high enough to bridge the gap of the broken bridge. I think I'm just going to work on detailing how I want the track to go before I start building anything, just to make sure I know specifically what I want to do and where. You know, I don't have to clear out as much forest as I thought I would. It'll just be another stretch of trees over there that'll have to be chopped down. So I guess once I take care of that, I can actually start pathing out everything. Actually, a lot of foxes over here. There's 4 of them just hiding in this cave. So I think the path will lead right up here, and then there'll be a short bridge right up to there, and then that'll be the area that'll go straight over the hill. Okay, so the first part I'm gonna actually start making paths for is this opening section, just kind of leading up to the entrance. There. our starting point is going to be right around here. Then it'll just open up with this simple stretch up until the bridge. And the next part I'll do is I'll do the breakaway point off of this path, probably right here. The one part I really want to do right now is the triple bridge spot. So, or however many bridges I want to do. 3 might make sense. Ooh, I could do like the track splits up, like one path goes up here, and then there's a bridge that leads over there and straight there, and one goes down and kind of takes the low road. I think that's what I'll do, just 2 bridges instead of 3. I haven't done any planning for this. This is all just happening in the moment, so I have to hope it turns out well. Okay, I think this will be the first part of the bridge. It just kind of simply goes up and then comes back down to that platform. And then I might have it dip down a bit and then go back, land right over there. Okay, so I think this bridge is as good as complete. It makes sense all the way through. And I think it works, so I just need to make the lower path. Trying to figure out how to make it work. I might just make it not a bridge and then the path connects right around here. Okay, so then the second path will lead over here and then connect right up here. I think what I'll do to make it a bit more balanced, since this is the more direct path, is that the path will split around there, and then one will have to kind of loop around this way to lead to that bridge, but the other one will kind of just go straight down that way. But I guess after this, the only other part of the track that I'll really have to build myself is going to be the broken bridge part over there. So I'll get that done and then do a run through with my horse and just see how it works. And then I'll do the rest of the main work later. I guess I'll also have to do a bridge here, so might as well get that built pretty quickly. Okay, with this small bridge done there, I only have the broken bridge to do now. That looks pretty cool, even though it doesn't look that realistic in terms of where the bridge should be going to. I do like how it looks. It's more supposed to be for the horse derby than to actually look realistic. Besides, we're playing Minecraft. Since when is anything supposed to be realistic? So I think that should be it. I just need to, I guess, complete the path leading to the finish. So I'll get that done and then we'll see how it actually works. Okay, so we should have a full track all the way around, so I'm just gonna go grab my horse and then we'll see how this works. I'm probably gonna make more obstacles for it, but I think for now this is a really good start. I'll get back to you once I have more stuff figured out and I'm ready to build more with it. So I think I have all the coarse dirt and gravel that I'm gonna need. So I think I can just get back to the horse derby track and actually start detailing it and finish the course itself. And we're still waiting on the baby villagers to grow up, so hopefully sometime soon we'll be able to move some into the iron farm. So the first part of this course that I'm going to detail with the gravel and coarse dirt is this section. It gets a bit weird here, especially with how I'm going to split the track off. So I'm probably going to have some like dips in the ground where it'll probably slow the horse down just to keep it interesting over here. So I think both of these paths are complete. This one, it's kind of the neater, higher path, which leads to the bridge. And this one is the rough, low path. it's got a couple bumps. You have to take a tight turn right there, and then it's kind of the open path until you have to go up and meet that bridge right there. Now the next part, I'll probably just kind of terrain the land so it kind of flows down this way, and so it's just a gradual hill. Okay, I think this next leg leading up to the small bridge is pretty good. I'm just gonna keep most of the paths pretty plain from now on. I'll come back later and get the berry bushes. Alright, now this part is looking pretty complete. This whole thing is coming together pretty quickly, so that's nice to see. Now I only have one major section left, and it's the part from the end of the bridge all the way till the end. And I've already laid that part out, so it shouldn't take too much more work to complete. Now really the only part I have to do still is like the start point and end point. So I'm just gonna grab a couple blocks and then I'll put that together quickly and then I'll test the mostly completed track. I'll still have to do the berry bushes, but the whole path is laid out at least. Okay, well, I'm a little dumb because I forgot to turn the microphone back on, but you guys didn't miss much. I was just placing berries and talking about placing berries. So I still have plenty more, hopefully enough for this final stretch. I want to keep them far enough away from the track that the horses can't really get stuck on them because I don't know for sure, but I think if a horse gets caught in the sweet berry bush, it kind of just stays there and takes damage, which definitely would slow down the race a bit. So it is encouragement to stay on the track at least. Okay, I think there's only one more part of the course that we really need to berry bush. Okay, I think I can comfortably say that I've done all the berry bushing I want to do. So there isn't that much more that needs to be done to actually finish this course. I might add a couple like hurdles and other spots, but I think the bulk of the work is all pretty much done. The only thing left I have to do, I would say, is a failsafe in case people fall down here. So it'll probably just be a little pool of water and then they'll just have to come back up here. I'll throw that together quickly right now. Okay, I'll be honest, this is probably all I'll have to do for this pool. Just if anyone falls, just get out and then go back up here onto the track. And then they should be back in the race. Maybe behind a little bit, they'll be back in the race at least. Yeah, I guess I would say that. Why is there a bat out here? I guess I'd say that's all the work that has to be done for this. Probably in a future video, I'll actually have a horse ready, a good one, and probably test out this racetrack with someone or someone's. But I think for now, that'll be it for today's video. I honestly enjoyed doing this. Ever since we made the rule for a horse derby and didn't get it, I've been really wanting to actually be able to make a horse derby and host one, so it'll be exciting to see how this race actually turns out. I think it'll be pretty entertaining, so you'll just have to wait and see when that happens. But for now, I'm Thief, and this has been the Gurgle Squad.